Hi there, and welcome to Community Matters. I'm your host, Melissa Dion. Shannon is away. Cornwall is making great strides in becoming a dementia-friendly community. And joining me today is Shelley Vaillancourt from the Alzheimer's Society. Hi, Shelley. How are you?
I'm very good, Melissa. Thank you.
Thank you for being here today. So I'm really interested in knowing, what is a dementia-friendly community?
I'm happy to share what that is. It's looking at any organization or any business who interacts and engages with people who are living with dementia, and they get some training to understand what is dementia. Sometimes you have some challenges, and it's easier to be able to deal with that once you understand what dementia is and what kinds of small things you can change. I'll give you an example of how it's been really helpful. Roger, who's someone who's living with dementia, he went into a grocery store, and there was a person in front of him, put all their stuff on the counter, and the teller had said, "Do you have everything that you need?" And the person said, looked at the stuff and said, "No, I'm missing something." I said, "Can I run out and get it?" And she said, "Absolutely, go and get it." He said, "Oh, it must be an Alzheimer moment," and ran out and got it, and they started to laugh. So Roger was in line, and he said to the cashier, he said, "You know that joke about Alzheimer's? I think it was in really bad taste." And she said, "Oh, come on, get a life. You have to be able to laugh once in a while." And so what we're hearing from people who are living with dementia is everywhere that they go in their community, they're getting these kinds of reactions. They don't have a sign that says they have Alzheimer's disease, right? But there are things that once people are aware, they think, "Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have handled that situation the same way had they known." And so what a dementia-friendly community does is it provides people with the training to say, so now, if somebody was to come into that same grocery store, how would you change the way that you're doing things in order to support people so that they can engage in our community?
Because when people don't know, it's hard, right? But once you're informed in how to react to certain situations, it's very helpful it's a win-win for everyone, right?
Absolutely.
Makes it a better community. So what can people do to become a dementia-friendly community?
So this is really great because the Alzheimer's Society has received a grant through the Ministry of Seniors Affairs. And so this year we're challenged with developing 50 new communities and training 2,000 people.
Wow.
So everybody gets some training on what is dementia, get some training on how do we change the way that we communicate a little bit in order to support people who are living with dementia. Because really they're living in the community for sometimes up to 20 years with symptoms. So that means they're still engaging at their pharmacy, at their grocery store, at their bank, at their service club, community clubs, those kinds of things. And those are the kinds of places that we're really trying to recruit so that they can support people who are living with dementia. So anybody can call us, and we provide the training for free thanks to the ministry this year.
Right. And what has been done already?
So we did our pilot with the city of Cornwall, and 400 people within the city have received the training. So all of the first responders, police officers, fire department, paramedics throughout the 3 counties have all been trained. People who are in environmental services, people who work within the cities. So if you go to any of those city buildings, you should see the We Are Dementia Friends symbol on their door. Anytime you see that, you know that people within that community have received some training. And so if you need help, go to them and they know how to help you.
Wow. I'm going to pay attention now when I walk in somewhere. I'll look for the sign and see, let's see who has that training. Now, who should become a dementia-friendly community?
Well, we're looking at anybody who has had some engagement with people who have dementia living in their community. The other thing is that we're looking at people within a certain age group, right? So pharmacies, we're looking at banks, we're looking certainly at first responders, we're looking at community groups, anywhere where people are interacting with people who may be living with dementia or their caregivers. Faith communities as well. We've done St. Peter's Church, we have medical arts pharmacy. So there's a whole bunch of people who have called us and said, how can we get on board and help people within our community who are living with dementia? And so we're prepared to work with anybody who has a group of people who would like to receive the training.
Well, thank you so much for being here today, Shelley, for raising the awareness and showing such great initiative. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Melissa.